Hi, my name is Ava Bays, and this is my persuasive speech for Introduction to Speech. On a freezing cold February morning in 2020, my heart was absolutely transformed for the rest of my life. I stood in front of a long table of donated clothes as I spoke with a single homeless mother who was holding onto her cold child and looking through the selection of items. I wanted to cry at the sight, but instead I held up each clothing item and told her how pretty the dresses were that she chose and how warm the jackets would be. I helped her fill her bags, and I tried my best to make the experience feel like she had just gone on a normal shopping trip with her child. Not long after, I got the privilege and opportunity to pray with them in the cluster of chairs underneath the tent where we held a service for the homeless people of Dallas. All around us in the community of Dallas, there are homeless people with a deep need for love and the character of Jesus to be made known to them, and you and I have the opportunity to meet that need. The amount of homeless children, mothers, fathers, grandparents, and so many others cannot be ignored in the name of ignorance any longer. We, as the body of Christ, need to learn how to get our hands a little dirty to see the oppressed come to know Jesus and rediscover hope for their lives. There is an overwhelming need for homeless ministry volunteers. Dallas is known to have the largest number of homeless people in the state of Texas, with a recorded number of about 4,500 people living on the streets and the number of chronic or long-term homeless individuals doubling after COVID. Homeless people, especially women and children, experience some of the most horrific encounters in their lives, from sexual assault, physical attacks, harsh weather conditions, and so much more. It's hard to believe that any of them have learned to follow Jesus, and yet such a large percentage of these individuals do not even know of Jesus. They need a source of hope, and yet they turn to the most destructive coping habits to heal because they simply do not know where to place their hope. Love Under the Bridge in Dallas is a ministry operated by the father of two SAGU graduates. His name is Curtis Jackson. This ministry gives out hot meals and snack bags for homeless people to take with them, clothing, feminine and hygiene products, Bibles, toys, and so much more, as well as hosting a worship service and an evangelistic message to lead the homeless community of Dallas to Jesus and to give them practical resources to find healing once a month. Love Under the Bridge is always needing more volunteers to help reach the homeless community of Dallas. And families need people just like you and I to give them some of the only warm smiles that they receive in such long times. They need people to make them feel like there really is hope for their lives, and you have the ability to give them that. Regardless of your background, volunteering for this ministry gives you the opportunity to change someone's life and lead them to Jesus. Can you imagine the impact that could be made on Dallas County if even just 100 SAGU students said yes to devoting only 2 hours of their lives once a month to go and serve and love on the homeless community of Dallas? We could turn tables on the chronic homeless statistics. Every yes to this ministry is a yes to changing lives and turning our community upside down. Please, do not let this be another moment someone asks you to volunteer your time. Truly take a moment and think of how you would feel seeing someone that you love living on the streets, just hoping for one more hot meal to keep them satisfied. This is a lifestyle that no one should have to live. So please, don't turn a blind eye to the people that Jesus has called us to love like we would love our own blood family members. Homeless people need Jesus just as much as everybody else, and they need people who are willing to lay down their pride, ignorance, and apathy in order to go out and meet them where they are. Please, sign up today to serve with Love Under the Bridge and bring the gospel to the homeless community of Dallas, and bring a friend or multiple friends. Do this as a community and do this for the community. Thank you.